Hello YouTubers, welcome to Hair Transformer TV. Today I just want to do a wrap up of the week. It's like when I review a book, well, not really review a book, but I guess review a book, but not really review it, just talk about it a little bit to let you guys know what I think about it. I don't know. Whatever. But so I checked out 3 books last Saturday. I checked out 3 books. Now I'm just going to talk about this book right here. I didn't read it. It just made my head hurt. I mentioned this book in my vlog on my other channel, and I said that Shamboozey sounded familiar. It's because I have a Shamboozey book at home here already, and I knew the way that the book was written, that it seemed similar to the book that I have here. And you know, I'm not gonna read this because it's like the book is leading you on and have like too much information. Like, it won't get straight to the point, so I'm not gonna get a headache over this. I'm actually getting a headache right now just talking about it. But this is The Beautiful Black Hair, Reverse the Dryness, Stop the Breakage to Ensure Real Growth by Shamboozey. He always being like having, you know, lots of information, and you know, I don't know, I just don't like the way he put his information together. I don't like his format. I don't like the way he, you know, talk about it. He don't have a simple way of talking about it. I don't know. But I'm gonna return this book today or tomorrow. I might return it today or tomorrow or whatever. I just actually put 3 books on request so I can read them this month. So I'm going to be I might be picking those up from the library this week, sometime this week. But yeah, this is that. The next books, I was starting to read this book. It's called A Million Dirty Secrets. A Million Dirty Secrets by C.L. Parker. I found this book to be similar to this book that I'm about to talk about. So I stopped reading it, and yeah. So I'm gonna leave that like that. So this is the first book I have read this year. It's called Bad Girls. It is a novel, and it's by Shannon Holmes. He is the author of the best-selling Be More Careful and the publisher of Triple Crown Productions. He lives in New York City. I think I want to read Be More Careful since it's like the best-selling book that he's did. But this book is very rated R. The stuff that I was exposed to in this book was, you know, stuff that I wouldn't get involved in, and it was just full of, you know, negative stuff. It was drama from start to finish. But it is a good book, but I'm not the type of person to read a book like this. It has a lot of, you know, sexual parts in this book. Basically, this book is about a teenager who was sexually assaulted. Like, she got raped by her stepfather, and her mom thought that you know, that she was, you know, being fast toward her stepfather or something like that. And so she basically left her on her own. And so the girl is, on her own. She don't have no place to go. She can't even go to her family and stay with them. So she have to live on the streets and, make a living for herself. So she start, doing it with the different men so she can have money and so she can eat and, have somewhere to stay. And so basically this book is just about her trying to, survive, and she's trying to get out of being a stripper because she met this girl and like through one of her persons that she would do, like she would have sex with, and he had, mentioned to her that he have a cousin that's a stripper that she could be making some good money instead of, doing it for free, I guess. Yeah, she was doing it for free at first, just to have a place to stay and somewhere to eat at. She was just doing it for free, but he mentioned that she would do better if she was a stripper and she get paid for what she do. And so he introduced her to his cousin Katrina, and Katrina, she is really a bad influence. She is money hungry, she is conniving, she is not a friend that you would want. All she's thinking about is herself. And but in this book, I'll just read the back of it. The best-selling author of Be More Careful, Shannon Holmes, delivers Bad Girls, another wild adventure into the streets. The setting this time is the Badlands, one of the toughest and poorest communities in Philadelphia. Bad Girls take you into the mysterious and often dangerous lives of young women who turn to the streets and strip clubs as a means of survival. These are girls who along the way suffer bad breaks and find themselves ripe for explosion by men and women who pretend to be their savers. Tender and Goldie were taken under wing by Kat, a veteran stripper who enjoyed the life and the risks she had to take to stay in the mix of the sex trade. Both of these young and beautiful girls had ended up in the dire straits and in need of Kat's help in different ways, but ultimately for the same reasons. They lack the love and support that most of us expect to get at home and in our communities. Where they live, illegal money is often the only money to be made, and the difference between the law and the outlaw is tough to discern. Holmes tells a page-turning story of sex, money, and murder in the name of survival, and reveals the many ways that good girls trying to get by in desperate situations become bad girls. So that's what happened to Tanya, the main character in this book. She didn't want to be a stripper, but it seemed like it was her only choice. But in the end, there is an end. She came out to be the last one living because the other two girls, Kat and Goldie, Kat, which was the woman that took her under her wing, the one that introduced her to stripping, and Goldie, which was another girl that Kat took under her wing and, used to make money off of, and, really manipulated her to doing things that she really didn't want to do. Goldie was really scared of Kat, and she did everything that she was told, and, Kat was really pimping Goldie, and in the end, she ended up, committing suicide. And the way I'm probably telling too much information, but that's all I'm gonna say about this book. I really wanted to do a wrap up of the week. I don't know if I did it right, but yeah, this is the first book of the year that I've read. Next time my wrap up will be a little bit shorter, since it's just, if it's just one book. But if it's like several books, then of course it's probably going to be 10 or 15 minutes long. But this video has went on longer than it was supposed to. But yeah, like I said, this book was full of drama, full of sex, full of money, full of, you know, all the things you don't want to happen, you don't want happening in your life. And when I started reading this book, I saw that it was kind of just like this book, but I believe it's a white girl that's playing in this, that is the main character in this book. But it was like similar to this book, so I just stopped reading it. I really don't want to read any books like this that's full of, you know, sex and stuff like that, you know, telling me what they're doing and stuff like that. I felt some type of way. I know I'm human, but I don't want to read anything like that. I think it's really negative and stuff like that. I would see if it was a romance novel or something like that. Something like that. But if it's dealing with, you know, you know, giving your body up for just to get money, then I don't want to, you know, read it. So, but I read that book because it had a connection with me, just a little connection, because at the end of the story, Tanya became a cosmetologist. She was working in a salon. So yeah, I pretty much told the whole story. So I guess this isn't a wrap up. I guess I really don't know the meaning of a wrap up video, but I would give this book 3 stars. Only because, you know, the way I feel about everything was happening in here, I felt like I didn't, you know, gain any knowledge. I felt like it was really negative. But it's a good book. It's a good book. It's a good read, you know, for somebody that's more into drugs and more into sex and more into, you know, doing those bad things. I'm not a bad girl. I'm a good girl, and I would never see myself in a situation like this. I would, you know, do something else to get money. Pick up pecans, pick up cans or something like that. I don't know what I'd do, but I know I wouldn't do that. Like, I wouldn't be comfortable showing off my private parts to anybody. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Hopefully this was an interesting video. I don't know, but hopefully it'll be interesting to somebody. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, talk to you guys in another video. Bye.